Bears keep making their way down from the mountains. An active search is going on this noon hour for a cub in the East Mountain area. News 13's David Romero is live in Edgewood with the very latest on this. David?
Mike, this is very active at this very minute. We're almost expecting the cub to drop right out of the tree. I'm joined live by Leslie Ikeda. She is with New Mexico Game and Fish. Leslie, talk to us about what's happening right now.
Well, we have the cub right up in the tree, and we're getting ready to get it out of the tree. I assume he's going to put the catch pole around it, and it's going to drop down into this bag that everyone has stretched out. We saw this cub and the mother 6 a.m. this morning, and we've been en route following it around Edgewood since then. And the mother's nowhere in sight, but here the cub is up here in the tree.
Now, talk to me about this real quick. The only imminent danger would be if the mother was here separated by her cub, correct?
Yeah, the one thing you never want to do is come between a mother and her cub. So we don't see the mother anywhere near, but this cub only weighs about 15 pounds. He's not too bad. So yeah, we're just worried about the mother.
You were saying he was just, it appears that he was just born recently, correct?
Oh yeah, the cubs, his size and everything, they're born around beginning of summer, around May. So he's just born, about two months old or so.
Okay, and of course we want to mention too that already this week 2 bears were killed by residents in Placitas and Cedar Crest when they felt threatened. And last night alone 3 bears were captured in Veguita, Cedillo Hill, and Cedar Crest. All of those bears weighed well over 200 pounds and averaged from 5 years to adult age. Now, of course, food shortages are to blame for the increase in bears coming down, correct?
Yes, and as well as we believe an increase in population as well.
And of course, we want to remind everybody that you do not want to approach these bears. You must call New Mexico Game and Fish or even the local state police, correct?
Yes, and never feed bears and leave out trash. A fed bear is a dead bear.
Leslie, thank you so much. And of course, this is happening right behind us as we speak, Mike. The bear is almost expected to just fall out of the tree. Leslie just ran over that way. And of course, we'd send it back to you in the studio.
All right, well, we wanted to stay with that as long as we could. David, be ready. We may come back to you there to follow this rather dramatic story there in the Edgewood area. Now, thank you very much, David. We'll check back with you likely in a little bit. Now, state law does allow people to kill wildlife if they are physically threatened or if the animal is destroying livestock or property. Let's go back now to David Romero in Edgewood, where a young bear, a cub, is now out of a tree. David?
Mike, it was a successful catch for New Mexico Game and Fish, and this happened literally just minutes ago. Take a look at some of the video that we captured. The little bear was literally hanging on by just one arm and one paw, and it took about 2 tranquilizer shots to help him down. Now, of course, they had help from the Central New Mexico Electric Cooperative. They brought out a cherry picker, and they kind of coerced the little bear to move further in to where crews were waiting underneath with a catcher. And, of course, the little bear finally fell, and he was taken into custody safely by New Mexico Game and Fish. And so all's well, ends well, except for the mother, who is still on the run. Mike, back to you.
Okay, David, thank you very much. Of course, the bear is down safely. Now they'll try to figure out a way to reunite the cub with its mother. Appreciate that. David Romero live in Edgewood.